Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 4 of my Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits playthrough. So in the last episode we ended off Karg's chapter 1 and we started Dark's chapter 1. So here we are. And as I say, Dark's storyline. In fact, this whole game can be pretty dark. What are you doing? You can't open that even if you try. I've used sorcery to lock it up good and tight. Stop wasting time and go do what you've been told. So we've been told to go and get Guido some phoenix blood from Orkoth. What are you doing? Ugh, I hate Guido. Go over to Orkoth on the double and buy me some phoenix blood. I get really nasty when I run out of that stuff. You're just really nasty anyway. So with that, let's head out. No? Yes? Yes. I think this is me trying to look for like hidden chests and stuff, but there isn't any. Let's head out. So as you can see, we're currently at Guido's house. We can go to Sabnak Forest, Orkoth, or the church ruins. And we decide to take a little detour to the church ruins. So let's go ahead and do that. But of course, there is a battle before we get there. So I'm not going to show all the battles, like I say, just the most significant ones. But this is our first time fighting with Dark, so I am going to show this one. But again, a lot of this game is spent fighting, so I'm only going to show the battles if I find them significant. And straight off the bat, I found fighting with Dark a little bit harder than fighting with Karg. It seemed a little bit harder to keep him alive. Apologies if you can hear any background noise there. So unfortunately we've just been poisoned, which isn't great. And am I going to waste time hitting this tree instead of hitting an enemy? We'll have to wait and see. So I can use Wind Slasher, but only on one enemy at a time. And of course we don't have any items or anything with Dark, whereas with Karg we could go shopping if we wanted to. So it's very important that we pick up these items.
Must I fight?
So let's go ahead and do that. Unfortunately that means we might have missed a turn. Unless we go ahead and use Wind Slasher, because that will reach. Yep, we are going to go ahead and use that. Are we? Yeah.
Rend my enemies, O blades of the wind. Wind Slasher! Which path should I walk?
So we could end the fight pretty swiftly here, but I am going to go ahead and see if there's anything in this tree trunk. And unfortunately, there is not. So that was a bit of a wasted turn there.
Too slow.
Luckily, the enemy missed the attack there.
So you defy me? My power
And we have leveled up.
increases.
Our first level up with Dark.
You'll regret that. Which path should I walk?
And as you can see, we're already on 30 health out of 105. So it's not so easy to keep Dark alive as it was with Karg. Again, it's quite loud outside, so apologies if you can hear any of that. But let's carry on to the church ruins. And you saw in the cutscene in the previous episode that this is sadly where Dark's father passed away. So we're going to have a look around, see if there's anything that we need to grab right now. I don't think there is. I couldn't remember for the life of me if this game had chests or not, or if everything is picked up organically in fights. So that's why I'm looking around for chests. It's been a long time, Father. I haven't been coming to these church ruins much lately. Oh, sorry about that. You'd probably be pretty sad if you saw me nowadays, so I didn't really want to visit. You told me to save the Deimos, Father. But I guess I'm not strong like you. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear me complain. No, I think you've got a lot to complain about, to be fair, Dark. I think it's justified. So we will be back at this location, of course. It's quite an important location for the beginnings of Dark's story. This is me just checking if we had any items, I think, which we do have a rotting herb, so we can restore 10 HP. Are we going to go ahead and do that? Yeah, we are. But that's literally it. So hopefully we can pick up more items with Dark. Anyway, let's continue on to Orkoth. And this is our first time in a Deimos city. So we are going to spend the time talking to everybody. You're that Deimos wannabe from Guido's place. What are you doing hanging around here? Bit rude. You're going to get beat up. Better head back to Guido and fast. Hey, wannabe, you better hurry back to Guido. When that Guido gets going, you never know what she'll do. Bit mean. And so nobody seems to like us here. And this is our first introduction to Delma.
Hey! What's that? Here comes a strange one. This should be fun, eh?
And she is a little bit scantily clad, is Delma, so you might see a lot of butt. Are you that hag Guido's slave? What did you come here for? Why should I tell you? Tut tut. Don't you recognise the great Delma, the fearful red devil of the Orcon tribe? I mean, technically you're pink, dear, but... Anyway, this is no place for someone like you. Go on home now. Why, you brazen little punk, you with your wings and all. What's up with her? So let's chat to this gentleman here. Just ahead is the Orkoth dungeon. That's where we keep those who dare to oppose Denzamo. Maybe we ought to go ahead and toss you in there too, eh? I mean, I'd rather not. If you're that interested, I'd be more than happy to lock you up in there. So, as I've said in previous episodes, this is more of a slower playthrough, where we really do take our time and explore, hopefully, every aspect of the game. And as you can see, the vendor is not at the stall, so how are we going to get Guido's phoenix blood there? Did you want to do some shopping? Well, you can't now. There's a Quarup merchant who always has a store near here, but I haven't seen him yet. The Quarup here now only restores your strength. He doesn't sell items. We can ask what a Quarup is. The Quarup are a rather odd species of Deimos. They aren't interested in anything but making money. Totally bizarre. According to rumour, they actually eat money. Oh dear. To tell you the truth, I don't know much about them. Although I can tell you that there's one in every Deimos village. That's convenient, don't you think? So the Quarup really remind me of a merchant in the game Sudeki as well. This is the Orcon village, Orkoth. There's no reason a Deimos wannabe like you should be anywhere near it. So here we can use the Quarup. I'm a Quarup, a Deimos merchant. Hey, don't get the wrong idea, I don't sell goods. I sell the magic of healing, so this is where we could heal. I can use the magic of the Quarup to heal you completely. It's just what you need when you're tired after a fight. But if we do heal up, it costs 10G and we won't have enough money for the Phoenix Blood. Oh, okay, well, take care. Thank you. So, unfortunately, as much as we need healing, we can't. And this guy, I am not saying that. Don't interrupt me. Can't you see I'm working on a good raw here? Oh, well, fair enough. This is where Gorma lives. Gorma is a very important sage, said to have been around since the first days of the Orcon. He's not home now, though. He said he was going to ask Denzamo's opinion about something. Okay, so we are going to pop into Gorma's house, but he's not there, like we've just been told. So there's really no reason to do this, but never mind. Again, I couldn't remember if you could pick up items in the towns or anything, or if it's just during battle. So with that, let's head into here. I'm telling you, you're going about this all wrong. Gorma looks very odd, doesn't he? There may be a tradition of eating them to increase one's strength. But we have no idea to what extent that's true. And this is our introduction to Denzamo. Besides, if one were to raise them properly, we would be able to cross the sea and fly to other continents. We Orcon have always longed for the sky, and now it could be ours. But you're not thinking of anything but how to make yourself stronger. Oh dear, I'd be careful. I can't imagine leaving the future of the Orcon race in the hands of someone like that. Again, apologies for traffic noises there. Oh, shut up, you just won't quit, will you? I don't care if you are the oldest one here. I don't need any sissified geezer bossing me around. Listen, I won't stand for any more of your stupid chatter, old man. How about if I smash in those ridiculous long horns of yours? Oh, well, he's lovely, isn't he? I beg your pardon? Don't challenge me. It's been ages since you were our leader. Hey, that's enough, Denzamo. Tell me, Gorma, who's the strongest Orcon now, eh? Me, that's who, Denzamo. And who's in charge of Orkoth, huh? That would be me. And who can give orders to the mighty Denzamo? No one. I do as I please. My life is my own. I won't be pushed around by anyone. I'll rip apart anyone who gets in my way. What a lovely chap. So we can take the opportunity to save here as well, but let's go ahead and speak to Denzamo. Who do you think you are? You and your human-looking face. When I see a human, it just makes me want to knock their heads off. Now get lost, if you like being alive, that is. So we are going to take the opportunity to do a quick save here. Let's go ahead and do that. Saving's very quick in this game. Who goes there? The arena is closed. You can't just barge in here. It's probably best not to get on Denzamo's bad side right now. He can't find those furballs and it's really getting under his skin. So the furballs might become a little bit more important later on, perhaps. So I think we can shop now, but we are going to go and check in with Gorma. The mistake of a lifetime. I should never have given up my post to that savage brute. Why won't he see the possibilities furballs have to offer? So let's go and chat with Gorma. Aren't you? Yes, Guido's servant. Dark. Yes, that was it. So, Dark, what can I do for you? So we can ask about Denzimo, Delma, Gorma and Furbles. Denzimo became the Orcothian leader after me. He used to be an influential and hard-working Orcon. As my right-hand man, he did his best in many ways. Now, though, he's rude and violent and too much of a handful for anybody. Denzimo, the leader? But how? It's all because the humans started stealing spirit stones from within Deimos territory. He saw Deimos after Deimos fall at the hands of humans and their mighty weapons. He probably felt that we Deimos needed a great power to match human weapons in battle. That's why he keeps seeking out this power, you see. I suppose he's a victim too. A victim of the humans. Do you have something else to ask me? Yep, we're going to ask about Delma. Oh, so you've met Delma? Met her? No, she just sort of talked at me. Now that's a rarity. She hardly ever concerns herself with outsiders. Come to think of it, you could say she's awfully shy. Oh yeah, she talks and acts tough to hide that part of her, but... Say, maybe she likes you. Oh, I don't think so. Ah, but I know everything there is to know about that girl. I've been sort of like a father to her anyhow. Then, what about her parents? They were killed by humans right after she was born. I've raised Delma and Denzimo ever since. I see. Do you have something else to ask me? Yep, we're going to ask about himself. Me? I'm just an old fogey. Everyone calls me the sage that's been around since Orkoth was first settled. And it's a long nickname. I was the leader of Orkoth once upon a time. A Deimos can only be respected for his or her power. Or so the rule goes. And I'm satisfied with that. Do you have something else to ask? Yes, we're going to ask about Furbles. You know about Furbles? You're smarter than you look, no offence. Furbles seem to be a stage in the life cycle of Pyrons, also known as the heroes of the sky. Pyrons? What? You don't know what Pyrons are? Pyrons are monsters with fire inside them. They can fly across oceans, over mountains, and complete a 1,000-mile journey in a single night. All according to some research I've been doing. Furbles can be found here on Eldro and look like white lizards. There seems to be a way to raise Furbles into their adult form, Pyrons. Furbles into Pyrons? Then again, you have wings, so it's probably no big deal to you. But we Orcon don't have wings. We really want Furbles so we can fly. Well, all except for that Denzimo who eats the damn things. Oh, what happens when you eat a Furble? According to one theory, they can give you tremendous strength. I don't know how much that's true. It's got to be far better to raise them into Pyrons instead. Do you have something else to ask? Not right now. Ah, well, if you think of something else to ask, come again. I'm sure that we will. But for now, we should probably get that Phoenix blood for Guido. And as luck would have it, the merchant is here. Welcome, what would you like? What the? Aren't you the slave who works for that old bag Guido? I have nothing to sell a Deimos wannabe. Or should I sell you some human equipment? If you are a Deimos, you look awfully weak. Like I would need that, I'm a Deimos. I have enough money, so hand over some Phoenix blood. Oh, so Guido's thirsty for Phoenix blood again, eh? If she keeps on drinking that stuff, she'll find her way to an early grave, all right. It hypes you up in the short term, but if you make a habit of it, it ends up having the opposite effect. But that crone doesn't look like she'd die even if you killed her. So, there are lots of items we can buy, but we should just get the Phoenix blood, really. So we've gone ahead and done that. Unfortunately, we have nothing to sell. That's the last of my Phoenix blood. Careful that it doesn't get stolen on your way back. Everyone's so lovely here, aren't they? And unfortunately, it looks like we have some people blocking our path. Hey, Zugalo, look at that. Some human-y thing has found its way into our territory. That's Guido's slave. His name is Dark, I think. Hey there, you think it's right? That a Deimos wannabe like you can just toddle around Orkoth at will? I'm a Deimos. Now get out of my way. Did you hear that, Zugalo? He thinks he's a Deimos. That's what he said, all right. And then he told us to get out of his way. Pretty funny, don't you think? This human, this wannabe Deimos, is ordering around the real thing. Hilarious. We'll get out of your way, all right. As long as you give us what you brought from that quarter-up. What? Not too bright, are you, kid? What, are you looking for a fight? If you say you're a Deimos, how about some proof? Let's have a little talk. Okay, so it looks like we'll be fighting these two. Come on, let's do it. So, we're going to be heading back to the arena. I think we only have 40 health, though, unfortunately, so this isn't going to go too well, is it? Hopefully we do manage it. Now again, this is a fight that I am going to show. Hey, check it out. Zoram and Zugalo are really going to town. Idiot, you're going to wake up Denzimo. Be quiet. Don't worry about it. Once Denzimo's asleep, he's pretty hard to wake up. Now come on, we got to see this. Are you ready, you Deimos wannabe? Well, we're ready. Well, if you give us what we want, we won't kill you, you know. Just hand it over. And we will definitely not be doing that. But only with 40 health, this is going to be interesting. So hopefully we don't have our first death, or rather pass out, I guess, of the series. Let's see. So Zoram has 67 health, and Zugalo has 52 health. And it's probably wise for us to use Wind Slasher here.
Die!
But we don't.
Too slow. Take this!
And again, there is a lot of sound from outside, so apologies if you can hear that.
What was that?
Luckily, he missed his attack
Which
there.
path should I walk?
So we're not doing too
So
badly.
you defy me? How's that? That's no good.
But he blocked ours, which isn't ideal. And now we've got both of them on us.
This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good.
And unfortunately, that leaves us with 1 health. So we are going to go ahead and cure ourselves.
Soothing breeze, lend me your strength. Cure.
It doesn't cure much. So I have a feeling this is going to be a long fight. He's pretty much taken all the healing that we did.
The Deimos only understand power.
So again, we're going to have to use cure. Of course, it costs 8 spirit stones every time.
Please lend me your strength. Cure.
So we do have to be careful how many spirit stones we're using as well.
Too slow.
We are going to give ourselves another cure here.
Strength. Cure. Too slow. Ugh. See ya.
And with that, we've got rid of one of them.
Must I fight?
And we are now a little bit more powerful.
Take this! This doesn't look good. You can't kill me.
So I think we should probably use another cure, as we only have 4 health. But we only have 36 spirit
Soothing
stones.
breeze, lend me your strength. Cure. My power
But we have leveled up.
increases.
Lovely stuff.
What was that? Rend my enemies, O blades of the wind. Wind slasher!
So we definitely need to find a way to get more spirit stones.
Ugh. This doesn't look good.
So instead of healing, we are
I'm
just
not
going to hit
done
him here.
yet. Ugh.
And with that, we have done the battle. So, now that I've won, you have nothing to say? I think you might have knocked him out, babe. Hey, not bad. I see you in a whole new light now. Say, would you want to join up with my brother, maybe? That's him, sleeping over there, my brother Denzimo. You two are brother and sister? Yeah, Gorma pretty much told us that, babe. He's gathering up some strong allies to chase the humans out. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Why not? Don't you hate humans? They're stealing our spirit stones right from under our noses. Spirit stones? That's right. Spirit stones are life itself for us, Deimos. Without them, we can't even use magic properly. Basically, if we don't have spirit stones, we can't go on living. We won't stand for humans just waltzing away with such a precious source of magic power. Don't you agree? Together we can drive out the humans before they steal any more of them. Sorry. I have to get this phoenix blood back to Guido. Bah, here I thought you were ready and raring to go. My mistake. I guess you're just a Deimos wannabe after all. So long. No. I'm not. I'm not a wannabe. I'm a real Deimos. So with that, it's probably best if we give it another save. That was just dumb luck and nothing more. No Deimos wannabe could ever win a match against the real thing. Well, I mean, we kind of did, so... Sorry. So, you beat both Zoram and Zugalo? Who are you, anyway? Denzimo is, of course, fast asleep. Oof, I give up. Oh, ouch. So I think a cheeky save will be a good thing here. And with that, we should probably head back to Guido. I only have 17 health though, so hopefully we don't get into a fight in the forest. So let's head back. Now, if we do get into a fight on the way back, which we have done, I am going to go ahead and skip this one. I just don't think it's necessary for you to see every fight, so I will get back with you when we have finished, and I'll let you know what you missed. So with that, the battle is over,
Deimos only understands strength.
but we did get a level up, and we managed to pick up, I think, 25 Gs. Not really that much, unfortunately. But with that, let's head to Guido's. So yeah, you didn't miss much. We were just fighting mushroom monster things. So back to Guido's house we go. We do, of course, have the Phoenix blood with us. Where have you been? Taking a leisurely stroll somewhere? I've been waiting forever for you to get back here. You've brought the Phoenix blood, right? Yes, but the Quorup said you shouldn't drink too much of it. He said it would lead you to an early grave. What's that? An early grave, eh? Maybe you shouldn't go overboard, that's all. You just mind your own business. You don't have to say everything that pops into your tiny head. But, well, maybe I should stop drinking it. After all, think of how the world would mourn the passing of such peerless beauty. I doubt it, love. There we go. So she's locked it up in that chest. Say, have you heard about Furballs? Yes, we have, yeah. Then I'll sum it up. Furballs. Furballs are incredibly rare monsters. Rare because those damn Orcon are just crazy about them. And do you know what that means? No. No? Those stinking Orcon will shell out any amount of money for a Furball. No matter what the cost. What do the Orcon do with Furballs? You know this, Dark. Why are we having this conversation? How should I know? Ask him yourself. You should worry more about catching those Furballs before they do. Got it? Yeah, we got it. Then stop slouching around and get out there. So, Guido now wants us to catch some Furballs so she can sell them to the Orcon. But if she sells them to the Orcon, then they'll eat them. So we don't really want to do that. But we're going to save here. And with that, we should probably head back to Orkoth to see if we can find out where the Furballs are. But I don't really want to get them. What's all this loafing around? If you don't hurry, those Orcon will take all the Furballs. If that happens, all our efforts will have been a complete waste of time. Understand? You've got to catch a Furball. If you should happen to run away and not catch one, do you have any idea what I'll do to you? Ugh, what a cow. So with that, let's head back to Orkoth. And again, if we do happen to have a battle, I will skip it. So let's see if we end up fighting. Yep, we do. So I am going to go ahead and skip this. And it looks like we've decided to go to the church ruins instead. Okay, so with that, the battle is over. We didn't level up and we are so low on health, it's unbelievable. We don't have any spirit stones really, so we are not in good shape, but we didn't die. So, no, we are going to go straight to Orkoth. We're not going to go to the church ruins. So we desperately need some money and or spirit stones in order to be able to heal. I think we've got a tiny bit of money, but not a lot, maybe like 25 Gs. We're just going to have a check in the shop. I have no problem dealing with Deimos wannabes as long as they have money for me. Yeah, well, that's the problem. I don't think we've got money or spirit stones. So we have 25 Gs, so we can get one healing herb, which restores 50 HP. So we probably should just go ahead and get a full heal. Now get out of here, because the full heal only costs 10 Gs. So let's get fully healed here. But yeah, we got through that last battle with the skin of our teeth, really. I thank you. Yep, I thank you too. And I don't know what we're doing back here because I don't have anything to sell, I don't think. We might get some spirit stones because we only have 9 out of 999. They cost 2 Gs each. So we are going to go ahead and spend all our money, I think, on getting some spirit stones. Yeah. So we've got 14 spirit stones and 5 Gs to our name. So we definitely need to sort something out in the next episode. Like I say, I think the start with Dark is a lot harder than the start with Karg. But with that said, we are going to go speak to these 2 idiots again and see what they have to say. That's it. I've had it with you. I'm never fighting against you for as long as I live. But that doesn't mean I'm chicken. I just realised that it's not nice for me to bully weaklings. Right, okay. Fair enough. It's you again. I'm telling you, we did not lose against you back there. No? We just started feeling funny. So I can say another round or oh really. We're going to say oh really. Yeah, really. You survived by the skin of your teeth. Right, okay. And with that, I think we're probably going to save and end off the episode here. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying this series as much as I am. And until next time, bye EMbers.